Kenneth Kabeba Sisa Mahame.
Hi, my name is Achola Rosario. I play Maria in the play.
My name is Samuel Lutaya and I am playing Kafko.
My name is Kaya. Kaya Kajimukasa. I am playing the part of Nisa.
I'm called Mashemerelwa Noman. In the play I'm in ensemble section.
Alan Kagsuru, doing the role of Ndeba in Cooking Oil.
I'm Harriet Balinda. I'm one of the members in Cooking Oil Project.
I wanted to try out a production that's international because it has an international director.
I wanted to get involved in the project both because of the subject matter, what is tackling, corruption and choices, being very relevant in our society today.
Basically everything technical is being done by internationals and I've been taking part in local productions, so I thought, let me give myself a push to try an international thing.
I found the theme a very interesting one, and I thought it was a cleverly written script, and I'd wanted to always be in a play written by Deborah.
I also like the story because it's a story that we have lived with, like for forever, since we started suffering from wars and still since aid started coming in. So, we've lived with it for a long time. It's just that nobody has told it quite the same way as Deborah has told it.
It made me feel I should be part of this project. I really wanted to find out what is it about this cooking oil thing.
The rehearsals have been moving very well actually, very well.
I'm loving the whole process.
Emily, there is this whole bit of, sometimes actually that when she's directing us, personally, I tend to bring out what I'm not seeing, but she only sees. But how she does that, it's like having a psychiatry. How do you know that? Someone someone like a counselor, how do you call that? What? That's one. Okay, yeah, she talks to you, you understand her, then you bring out something, but she's in your mind. And that is just beautiful, just so beautiful.
I've learned so much in the last 2 months. Our director, Emily Mendelssohn, is just amazing, and she's truly become a friend of mine as well because I admire the way she thinks. I admire the way she approaches things. She approaches everything from a totally different angle. So by the time you get to understand what she's doing, you're like, okay, that's brilliant.
I hope the show comes out well. And the other thing about this production is that we're used to this method in Uganda where we have curtains open, close, but this time we're running the whole production in 5 movements where we don't have any curtain closing at all, and all actors on stage. Personally, if I was to direct this play, I would go for the curtain closing, opening, but now we are having a real new experience, and I guess I love the whole experience. I don't know why, but it's so attaching. You find even when you're not involved in the action, you have some part there's some energy you're adding to the other actors at the time. I just love the whole thing.
There's something interesting about bringing different cultures together. I think that we're at a stage, especially with the global village concept and all, where I think it's time to create new works of art. Because art in itself is like a language. You don't have to know the language, you don't have to understand the language, but I really like to have another production like this. And not only for the Ugandan audience, but like everywhere. I think it should be shown in like every country, whether or not they've suffered from war, whether or not they have had to deal with the issue of getting aid.